Welcome back to the exciting game between Team Saturday versus Mineski. We saw Mineski win game 1, we saw Team Saturday win game 2. And well, Lesh was banned, Bounty was banned, Darkshire was banned, and Quap was banned. So welcome back, man, and well, this is the last game for you today. Right? Correct?
Right, yeah.
Yes?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter.
Just wanted to confirm, you know?
Alright. So, Bounty and Lash, the two most
10 seconds remaining.
important heroes I want to say of draft number 1 and number 2. Bounty for Mineski, Lash for 1, 2, 3 being banned out, and well, that doesn't mean that Mineski. Oh, okay, yeah, they ban out Darkseer and Quap, so pretty standard here. And that was a very quick second ban phase there.
Yeah, for
Straight up
both
PL,
Mineski and yeah.
Shadow Fiend, Brood.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just waiting for the last one, obviously. But yeah, Clockwork again together with Earthshaker and Lena Dazzle. So both teams leaving their drafts pretty open. Mineski a bit more than 1, 2, 3 though, but well, we'll see.
And well,
Do you think it's gonna be Lena as a core this time around? Because we won't see a hero like Bounty Hunter this game, so
I don't know. I think still, I think TA could still be really strong if you pick it as a 4th or 5th pick, you know, for either team. But I think Mineski just likes to run TA a lot, so they might pick it up. I don't know. I think Storm Spirit also worked really well for them last game. Cuckoo, even without the Bounty Hunter, he still played extremely well. So that might be something they need to, you know, think about. They're banning PL and Shadow Fiend. I guess it's specifically versus Ben. They're focusing their bans, at least with the PL. It's gonna be a Brood Rubik ban for Team Saturday. So it looks like they're expecting the Lena to be a core, and then banning out, of course, Brood is just an offlaner, and then the Rubik. It's gonna be a Skywrath Mage for Team Saturday. We've seen that actually, come back, so to speak. That Skywrath Mage, honestly, it's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a bad hero by all means, but if you look at it as in the meta, you know, you want to get supports that can actually farm jungle on their own. Like Earthshaker can do it to some extent. Lena can if she's a support. Dazzle can also, you know, yeah. So it's
all those are perfectly fine in doing that. 1, 2, 3 though, picking up the Skywrath Mage. It is good together with Clockwork. I just hope they don't pick the Faceless Void this time again. Of course, it wasn't that good up against the Bounty Hunter. It made it even a bit more worse to pick that hero, but I really don't think it's a good hero to pick up against Mineski right now.
Yeah.
Faceless Void has one of the weaker blinks in the game, which makes it easier to get closer to him.
Like
Between that and the fact that the only other survivability he has is a backtrack, it's pretty easy to kill him off.
And the problem is you don't have any comeback mechanics on the Void, right?
No, unless you get like a Midas, but you know, then you have to get a Midas.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not like a Shadow Fiend or a Storm or a TA or even a Drow. Like, you can't effectively jungle as well as the other core heroes. We see Gyro also one of the heroes that you can. Okay, well, we had a pretty bad laning phase, but we got stacks waiting in the jungle, so I can recover some of it, you know, but Void is just really slow at farming. Like, he needs to get a really good start, or at least, like, farm uncontested, and then get kills. And, you know, Chrono is such a, like, if you saw their draft, that was nothing to synergize that well with the Chrono. I think they had a Skywrath in that game as well. But, you know, it was like, sure, you got Clockwork, and then Chrono, and then Sky Ulti, but that's about it. Like, you know, it's a bit lackluster. Like, you need maybe Ancient Apparition, Void, and then, you know, maybe a Magnus or something.
Yeah.
To, like, you know, I don't know how to make that happen, but, you know, you need to put something in the Chrono. You can't just have
But
Chrono
that's
for
just
the Chrono
extremely
sake.
yeah, but that's a very greedy way to play it, right?
Huskar.
Oh yeah.
So, looking by the draft right now, I want to say Mineski.
It was Miracle that played Husker, right?
It was Miracle who played Husker,
Yeah, so now
which
Jay is gonna
seemed
play.
completely broken. If you haven't watched that game, guys, please go check it out on our YouTube
And
channel.
it's against Skywrath
5
Mage,
seconds
Zeus, and Earthshaker. Oh my
Reserve
god.
time.
They need like a really hard-hitting core to do anything about the Huskar.
Yeah, they need physical damage and then need a hardcore, and they need it now.
Yeah. PL has been
They need
taken
a
out.
they need a core that comes online like 25-30 minutes into the game,
Yeah.
so it overlaps
Who,
well
who,
with
who do we
Zeus.
have? Who are like really good Huskar?
Ember, Bloodseeker.
I guess Bloodseeker is good.
I think Bloodseeker is good.
Yeah. Something
10
with
seconds
I was
remaining.
gonna say Shadow Fiend also okay because you got minus armor. Huskar isn't too
5
happy about that.
seconds
He
remaining.
does deal a lot of damage at the start of the game.
Dire
I want to say
team
Mineski. If
back.
they just ban out the Bloodseeker, right? They do. There we go. Thank you. As you
Radiant
said,
team picked.
the obvious choice would have been a Bloodseeker, and
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
wow,
We called it out pretty fast.
damn, that's a difficult.
Yeah, it really is difficult to figure out what they're gonna pick up right now. But I mean, there are choices. Ember Spirit not being that good at dealing with Husker
10 seconds remaining.
himself solo, but he's good at dealing with
5
with him
seconds
together with the
remaining.
rest of his team too.
Yeah, they can.
Let's see. We got
Reserve time.
PL's being banned out, of course.
Sark is okay. I mean,
Dire team.
Sark is fine.
Sarker's okay. I was gonna say, yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, actually, Stark is really good because he can steal. He's very good at being an anti carry, right?
Yes.
He has essence shift.
I'm just worried about the rest of Team Saturday Otika because
We'll see. We'll see. I actually think it's gonna be fine for 1-2-3, but yeah, it's scary if they allow Jay to just
whoever's gonna play the Huskar, if they
just
allow
like
him to,
2 or 3 kills or
5
something, and
seconds
then they
yeah, and he.
I
Gets,
hope it's gonna be Jay. I hope it'll be Jay.
So
And Lena-
Cuckoo is gonna
But
be.
see, the thing is, like, they have Tusk and Dazzle, so Lena's probably gonna be coring. So Husker will be like in a.
They need an offlaner,
Side
right?
lane?
They need an offlaner, or
I
they
think.
could run they could run Tusk on the offlane. We've seen that a few times. It's not too bad actually. You can block off with your shards.
Or just a safe with an aggro triumph.
Yeah,
because
could do
Tusk-
that as well. And Huskar, he's.
The
wow.
problem is they're up against Earthshaker and Sky, though.
Yeah, it is not the best aggressive. Unless they're expecting an aggressive, so you counter aggressive. To get a safe lane.
Hmm.
But yeah. This is Mineski looking for that, either are they gonna run unaggressive? Yeah, they have a lot of options. That's both good and bad.
Yeah, they have 40 seconds to figure out what the last core is going to be, and there's a lot of choices. Slark was a good pickup for 1-2-3, and well, we'll see what Mineski can pull off in that last core there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not going to be Gyro. I think that's too heavy. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. It's Tusk
Cuckoo.
core? No, Cuckoo. What?
Yeah. Okay. Cuckoo Dazzle, so he's going to be supporting Tusk.
So carry
They're
Tusk?
really thinking about this. All right.
What the?
I guess this makes more sense. Tusk has a better time later on. Like his abilities are better later on rather than.
So who's gonna? Okay, so Jules is mid. What?
Jay in the mid, right? Jay
and
mid
then-
Husker.
and then off lane Tusk.
Lena
Okay, yeah, okay,
Lena safe
okay.
lane, and then Jesse and then off lane.
Okay.
And Cuckoo.
Gotta win the mid game. I guess both teams gotta win
yeah.
to some extent. I mean, Slark is okay, and so is Huskar, but.
Ben 1-2-3 has the better
5
late game.
seconds remaining.
You think so?
Yeah. Slark is definitely.
I'm kind of scared about the Huskar, like because the.
I think
You're right that
Husker-
that Slark
I think
is
Husker
good.
falls off very fast.
You think so?
Post 35 minutes, I think Husker is going to be very
Prepare
weak
for
up
battle.
against Slark specifically. That's always the
I
problem.
think
when
like
pick a
he
Husker.
could get like Abyssal Blade and Butterfly maybe. Oh, my camera is messing with me. Whatever.
I generally feel like it's
Can you
not-
move it? Try moving the camera.
No, I can't.
Okay, that's good. But on the side of 1, 2, 3, it's gonna be Ben on his Slark on the top lane. It's gonna be Minerva on the Sky. We're gonna be having Yamata on his Zeus mid. It's gonna be 3-4-3 on the Earthshaker, and on the bottom lane it is gonna be Kang on his Clockwork. As we've actually, have we seen Clockwork like every? I think Kang has been playing Clockwork every game. This series.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Last game, did he do that as well?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So Cook gonna be supporting with the Dazzle. I'm kind of interested because he played that magnificent Storm in the first game. So it's kind of interesting to see them swap around. But yeah, it is gonna be of course Jules on the Lenum.
Yeah, and well, on 1, 2, 3, it is gonna be. Oh well. We'll talk about that.
Jay.
Oh no.
He is
Oh
in
no.
a bit of trouble. He can tango up.
Is that ready?
Yeah, but it's gonna block. He's gonna die. There we go. Minerva with the first blood. A bit too slow on the save there with Jesse, and he's actually going for Snowball first, which is really unfortunate when you're off the off lane.
Yeah. All right. Good engagement here from 1, 2, 3. Actually finding Jay, and well, that's gonna be much better start here for Jay on the Zeus in the mid. Really good. All right. So Yamate versus Jules in the mid, and Jay in the top against Ben. All right, and he's being supported by Sky. All right.
So it's a try versus try, and then you got
Now it is.
yeah.
It will become.
I don't think that 1, 2, 3 wants to take the fight, honestly, with the Undying being on the lane as well as the Dazzle. You know, and Dazzle, honestly, Dazzle Huskar is one of the better, and well, I say
Look at
that.
They're gonna try on Trolley again, or Jay rather, and look at that. 2 kills already on Jay.
They need to get some levels done before they can get, you know, do anything on this top lane.
We saw this. Miracle played when Miracle played the Jay. Miracle played the Husker. Jesus, he can't play Jay.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a human being. When he played Husker, he also got a very bad start. Not a very bad, but like he died once or twice. I feel in the mid lane.
Yeah.
But
But it didn't matter. He was just farming so well. Like he died, but he was
Yeah.
farming like a madman.
Yeah, he just came back, and from there on out, it was just so hard to actually focus him down.
And of course he went a bit.
Didn't really help that people went in one by one either.
No, he just picked them off. He just like, oh, you want to fight? Sure. He just burning spears them up, and you know, the second he got his armlet, it was kind of game over. He was playing on a different level. It seemed he didn't die after he got his armlet at all. Like he picked up his armlet, had tranquil boots, and just went to town pretty much. And he soloed Roche. He soloed tier 3 towers alone, like without creeps. It's just, you know, out of control. And it's gonna be Blades of Attack early on here for Huskar to get some of that damage going, and it's probably gonna be Armlet. Like it's the only, you know, item. I guess Face Boots is also.
Armlet Husker tends to be the choice. We saw Miracle being very proficient at Armlet toggling.
Yeah.
He basically never.
Oh, again, Jay, you cannot do this. Of course, they do have a Shallow Grave now, but still, he's got to be careful here. Like, he's not the tank he wants to be right now in terms of, you know.
Although that Berserker's Blood already gonna make sure that he almost takes no damage from that. That is
this guy's not doing anything to him, and it's only level 1 Berserker's Blood.
50% magical resistance at that point there. That is not the best arcane build in the world.
But let's talk about like these two heroes right here, Dazzle as well as Husker. I think that is going to be difficult for the Slark to fight against, because you got Weave, one of the more underappreciated ultis, but it's extremely good with a Huskar, or in conjunction with a Huskar as well. You got Shallow Grave, which is obviously, I think, maybe Oracle would have been, you know, Oracle and Dazzle are one of the better supports with a Huskar. Because you can just keep him alive for...
I still feel like it's going to be a hard game for Jay later on in the game. I mean, sure, you have the Dazzle, but if you pick him off, like he's not in the picture anymore.
No, that
The
is
thing
true. Yeah.
Like, even if you're up against if it's Jay up against um
Jay
if
up
it's
against Ben.
Jay up against Ben, yeah. The thing is, Ben has Dark Pact to make sure that the arrows, the fire,
The burning
burning
spears, yeah.
spears goes away, and he also has the
The pounce to get away. If
well, not even that. He just has a shadow dance to
Yeah.
make sure he steals.
oh,
it.
it's gonna be Cuckoo. Yeah, Yamato's gotta get a kill here pretty easily, I think, as well. And can he get it done though? Oh, he's gonna cancel it, and the boots keeping him alive as Daz gonna be scoring on the way back mid lane though. Jesse Vaj going on to Kang, and they actually pick up the kill on Clockwork, I think here. With the zombies, of course, Jules on his way out. He does get bursted down by Yamato, so it's a 1-for-1. I think that's actually
Clocking out,
better.
boys.
Yeah. I think that's
Clock
better
out,
for
boys.
1, 2, 3, honestly.
Um.
Oh, an offlaner for a
Dire's
For a
bottom
mid.
tower is under attack.
I
Yeah.
think that's okay. I think that's okay. Ben on the bottom lane, gonna be looking for
even.
Jesse. He's gotta be careful here. Does have a snowball? We're gonna get it though. Shards to fall, and there we go. Ben gonna get isolated, stunned up. There we go. A bit of a missed Dragon Slave though, and you pick up the kill on Ben.
Wow,
regardless.
that's bad.
Yeah. And yeah, Ben, he's got to be a bit careful now, of course. He went away from the top lane, and now Jay actually farming up solo here top.
Yeah.
He's closing in on
That's
level
really
5.
good.
So he's looking at his CS right now. He had the worst start possible, a 0-2-0, right? And he's now clawing his way back in terms of CS. So
He's getting very close to his
omelet.
omelet as well. Yeah. This is very scary.
well, now Kang, of course, rotating out. It's going to be pretty difficult for the Clockwork to you know, stay relevant this lane because Huskar is just going to keep growing bigger and bigger. And well, they do actually have 3-4-3 sitting here in the brush, so to say. If you're a League of Legends fan, anybody? No?
Brush? Please stop.
Oh my God! Good times, good times. And well, Ben as well. A lot of heroes being pulled onto the top lane for actually both teams. We do see now rotation incoming from Cuckoo. So they really want to kill off the Huskar. They can't let him get out of control for the mid game. We saw what happened with Miracle playing Huskar, and here we go. Kang looking for the cogs. He's got battery assault level 3, and well, here we go. Trolley, he is level 5, so he does have Berserker Slot level 3. Try to keep him alive, and there we go. The Shallow Grave gonna save him, and Kang is just dead. There's no way he's getting out alive. Ben also the next to fall. Look at the damage getting out. He does actually nope. Burning Spears does not get away with Dark Pact, and
Oh,
gonna be
really?
2 kills going the way of Jay. The Shallow Grave being, of course, one of the best.
Oh
saving
my God,
bullets
he
in the
should
game.
just have pounced in. I know what Ben wanted to do there. He wanted to wait for the cogs to actually get away, so they had the maximum amount of lockdown there. But he should just have pounced in and gotten the kill on Trolley.
And talking about Armlet, it's completed. 7 minutes in.
Oh no.
He's got boots as
Here
well.
we go.
Now it begins, boys. Oh,
I'm
God.
not gonna say the R train. Let's say the kill train has no brakes.
Yeah, the R train has no brakes. We're not talking about the Rasmus train.
Well, we could be talking about that.
The rap train with an E.
Oh no. yeah, let's do that. The rap train has no brakes. This, I mean, if we're talking about rap trains, right? Like the most scary rap train to be up against is probably the Husker, right?
Yeah, he is. He's gonna rap your pants off, literally. Yeah, this is crazy. He's
And there's
got a
not really that
7.
much you can do.
He got a 7-minute armlet and boots.
And apparently, Cuckoo and the rest of Mineski is being attacked by rodents or cockroaches or something. So we'll have to wait to hear whether or not they'll live through that attack. I mean, it is a cockroach, right? So
Exactly.
Oh, they're good.
They're good, and they defeated the cockroach.
Dear God.
So we're safe, boys.
That's
We're
great.
safe,
That's
yeah.
great. That's good for them.
Yeah.
Don't have to
Kudos to them for
make
for
it dearly
surviving.
departed here or anything.
There we go.
Nice.
And I'm wondering if he's gonna go for what we saw Miracle go for. I'm not sure if it's the same build. We always see Armlet almost on Huskar side.
The thing is, he was against a very hard carry, like not a good anti-carry. He was just against a very heavy-hitting carry. I can't remember who it was.
It was Gyro. It was Gyro.
There we go. So like, picking the Heaven's Halberd at that point is really good. I don't think necessarily he needs that up against the Slark.
It's good versus Essence Shift, honestly.
It's true,
I mean,
but his damage is not going to be that great early on.
Oh, he does pounce away. Good job for Ben.
Yeah, Arshard's actually
Top lane
located
though.
him.
And 343. He is.
Yeah, he's dead.
Not sure what he was doing there. He was just checking his email address or whatever. But he does go down. And yeah, killing spree now for Jay. Pick up a kill on the bottom lane as well. And Jules with the kills. He's gonna take a drop here. Nope. With the regen rune, he does stay alive. Do we have a stun at the ready? No, but we have a Laguna Blade if need be, and there we go.
That's a regen rune on Jules.
My god, and it seems like 1, 2, 3 are just dropping heroes around the map. Yeah, look at this Huskar. He doesn't even have immortality yet, but once he gets
yeah, Jay's on a roll.
Yeah. And looking at the net worth right now, if you look at that, just pulling that up.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Jay had a really tough start. He died first blood, and then he overstayed his welcome on top lane. Died again. Was 0-2-0, had 0 CS, but now he's in the lead. He's actually in the lead, and he's gonna be going for the Dominator, or at least the casual Morbid Mask.
Yeah, I like this better than the Heaven's Halberd. You really don't need the.
But Miracle did the same thing. He actually went for Dominator after that. The initial.
Oh right, yeah, true.
So, but I think you're right. He might not even need to get the Halberd. I think going for something like maybe Kuros or Shadow Blade or something like that would be cool. Or Bling Dagger would also be good.
A Slark you can handle. A Gyrocopter, he gets out of control very fast. He has Flat Cannon to make sure even the rest of your team also takes damage.
Yeah.
Like, it's just... The Slark is not scary.
Yamato gonna be taking a drop here, and that's just... Oh, actually missed the Light Strike array, but it's not gonna matter. Here we go. Jules has been missing those actually a bit here. But they're gonna pick up the stack as well here, the double stack. I think Jules was about to farm that. But Mineski say no. And this is looking really grim. 10k almost now going the way of Mineski. So 1, 2, 3. Looking shaky, and look at this. This is what we saw in the Miracle game. Like, just Huskar going around, you know, being essentially a rape, and then
Jay, or Huskar rather, is just so good in
yeah, especially versus those heroes, right? And look, they're completely ignoring him.
I mean, in the mid game, yeah, 100%. Early game too.
Yeah,
definitely.
Here we go. They're gonna be pushing down the.
The problem for 1, 2, 3 is they just don't have any way to get to the late game for Ben.
No, they don't.
Which is where they need to get with that hero.
Yes.
They need to get past 30 minutes. If they do that, there is a very good chance that they win. But like, I am not seeing it right now.
No, and I mean, even if you get to the 30-minute mark, it's a question of, do you have farm it? Like, can you compare to the Huskar's farm? And if that's not the case.
Oh, look at that! That's an excellent rocket flare in Clockwork. Kang, he actually sees it, but there's nothing.
They're like, sure.
He's alone.
Trolley, look at that.
But
whatever, man.
Thunder God's Wrath. Dealt.
Shot in. He gets the kill. He gets it. But is he gonna take a drop for it? Yes, it seems like it. Trolley now gonna be just killing the cogs off just to limit the potential of going the wrong way. And here we go, just dominating straight. Just getting out of control. Huskar now.
God.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, just falling apart. Mineski cleaning house, and that's actually, you know, 4 deaths on the side of 1, 2, 3. They picked up an Aegis, but they lost Clockwork twice.
Yeah, and this will be a spiral that 1, 2, 3 will never be able to come back from, because now they'll push onto
the top.
They'll push
I'm not
the
sure what
bot lane in.
Yeah, and it's gonna be Treads coming out for the Huskar. He's gonna be going mid. He's just farming up everything, literally, on these on his side of the map, and Slark is half the net worth right now of Huskar, so he's.
Yeah, it's so scary here.
And the problem
is,
he can't show himself on the lane because you know, if Huskar finds you, or even the Lina, you know, you're dead.
Actually, Jules, does she have? Okay, she didn't go for Yule Scepter. She just went straight.
Yeah, she went for Bloodstone. So.
Doesn't even care. I mean, I guess that's probably the best way to build her, seeing as she was in the.
Zeus.
She was. Oh no.
I think he's dead.
You think?
I think he's dead.
You think? Even if he actually did get that TP off with like 4 steering spear stacks,
spears, yeah,
he would have died even though he got the regen in.
And there we go. It's gonna be Kuros coming up for Trolley, it seems like, or it might be just a Lotus Orb as well. Could also be Earthshaker picks up a kill. So some consolation prizes going the way of.
Yeah,
1,
it's
2, 3.
definitely.
But look at Earthshaker. He's on the way out. He's not gonna. No running away, says Trolley, and there we go.
Like, the thing about a Lotus Orb is that you have to be scared about magical damage if you pick that item up. What is Husker? Not scared of magical
so
damage.
it's
right
probably
now.
just Kuros.
He just wants to build up the AC, build up his armor, make sure that his armor stays high.
Yeah, especially with the Dazzle in conjunction with that. He could
Yeah,
just stay on the
that.
front lines forever.
I mean, he's got a medallion as well, so Trolley is never gonna go down.
No. Well, here we go. Going to be pushing the tier 2s, and what we saw in the Miracle game was he went for a slightly different build, but pretty much all the same overall strat. Go around, create space, and see if you can find kills. And
Yeah,
even
he
if you
went-
don't,
yeah. I really like this from Jay a lot more. Like, Heavens is not something you need to go for anytime soon.
no, here we go. He's going to be pushing up. He does have medallion on him, of course. Okay, there we go.
I mean, Husker can just stand here. He does have the Aegis, or excuse me, who is it that has that?
The
That
clockwork
used?
took it, but it was used immediately.
Oh, right, yeah,
He
that's
stole
true.
it, but it, you know, I guess it was okay because he kind of denied it in a sense to Mineski, but
They just got a good fight. Like,
yeah, but that, yeah. Kinda
you
went
need
out
to
of
have a
control.
4-step. Oh, in the bottom lane, actually.
He's buying time with the snowball and Lena rotating in. This might just be because he's got to haste as well. Kang is going to be the target of choice. Maybe, yeah, there we go. Cleans up house and Ben might also go down here. Good stun though from the Earthshaker, buying them some time. And Jules looking for the kill on Ben. Got to get. Does he have an Echo Slam at the ready? Nope. 50 seconds away, and that's going to be a double kill for the Lena. And meanwhile, the Husker show on the top lane. Good stun, and there we go. Jules just
He's
going.
gonna get the kill on Minerva too. That's a triple kill for Jules.
Yeah, look at the top as well. This is
He
just.
doesn't even care. And now Trolley. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean,
Ban Husker, boys. If you got like 4 magical dealing heroes, ban Husker. It's a good, like, you know, it's not a question of can you play Husker or not. It's just having Berserker's Blood and a Dazzle, and you just win the game.
Dazzle Husker is just.
Here we go. It's gonna be the tier 3 dropping, and Tombstone also falling down pretty quickly. But Trolley, he's just going to town. Kang gonna take a drop here. Just jumps in between the cogs, and he doesn't even matter. And no cogs can keep Trolley away. Here we go, Ben. Now trying to do his best to steal the essence shifts from the Huskar, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. Do we have a Shallow Grave at the ready? Yes, we do. And here we go, Trolley, or rather Jay, picking up the kill on the Earthshaker as well. There's no Shadow Dance on the Slark, and this is just game over.
16 minutes in, boys.
Yeah, and do we want to look at the net worth disparity, so to say? And it's gonna be a 1, 2, 3. They know when they're beat.
14,000 gold in the lead of Mineski. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, you have your first grand finalists. It is Mineski who moves on into that.
Yes, and guys, that is going to be all for, this series. We're going to be having another series at 4. It's going to be in roughly 1.5 hours or so. I'm going to be starting up the stream in an hour ago. I'm going to have a break. I'm going to be joined by Banshee, which is another co-caster, and well, Edward, you're going to have a break with your brother, I think, if that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him move into his new apartment.
Yes, so guys, we hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to us on Rasmus TV on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, the liking. You can find it on Hitbox, of course. There's every piece of information you need to go and like those pages. We hope you support us because we support you and we like the community. So guys, that's going to be all for today until 4 o'clock CET, which is, I have no idea what that is, Singaporean time. But yeah. 10, there we go. So some of you might be sleeping at that point. I'm pretty sleepy as well, so we'll barrel through it and see what we can get done. So guys, see you in a moment.